Yeah, g'day guys, welcome back to another episode of Luke's Fishin Mission. Just down the creek today. Got an RDO, what better way to spend it? Here with brother-in-law Ray today, land-based. So a little bit of a friendly competition today. He's throwing the net and gonna catch a bit of bait for himself. And I've got my lures, my faithful 50mm atomic semi-hard vibe and a 3-inch prong. So it's gonna be bait versus lures today down here. I've never actually been to this spot, or I might have about 10-15 years ago, a long time ago. So let's see who wins. It's the outgoing tide. The tide will be coming in very soon, so that first run in, best time to fish that I like. But it'll be running in the whole time we're here, and it's only about a metre of tide today, so it's only fairly neap, or very neap. But he's already got a few liveys. He's throwing them out now, so I better get into it. Righto, there's a bit of run, so I'm going to throw out the little vibe. Nice and weighty, can cast it out a long way, and it'll sink down quick. And Ray's got himself a couple little herring already, so he's got a bait out already, so he's already in the game. It's about time I start. I'm thinking this spot be flathead here with the sandbars, stuff like that. Ray said they get a few grunter here too, so a few grunter or flathead would be nice today, and there's certainly ones that will take a lure, that's such as the one I'm using. Oh, look at all the herring. Gee, that's all right. Easy as that.
If you want.
Bunch of herring in the net. Awesome bait. No excuses now, mate. Guys, I'm just going for a little bit of a walk. Started over there, right back over there, but the tide's fair ripping and it's a really deep channel. So I want to get to a shallower part of the creek where I reckon it's up here where the flow might settle down and drop out of suspension a bit and gets a bit shallow, and I reckon where the rocks over here meet the sand will be a good spot for a flatty and your grunter. All this little shoaly, shaly bottom here, this will be really good for grunter, bream, stuff like that as the tide pushes up over the top. But I've just had to leave Ray and see how he goes, leave him to his own devices with the bait. I've gone a couple of 100 meters downstream towards the mouth. See how I go. Hey, got one. Doesn't feel very big. Definitely a fish on a little 3-inch prong. My first fish of the day. I told Ray if he does any good to give me a call. He hasn't called me yet. What do we got? What is this? Little trevally, is it? He's small. Oh well. One to me, Ray. You haven't called me yet, so I'm assuming you caught nothing. So far, so good. A little trevally, a little guy on the prongy. Little Trevor. I'm gonna put him back. So relaxing though, wading the flats as the tides are on the way out. Gonna be coming in soon. There he goes. On again. Ooh. Now what I got? Silver. For another little trevally, I think. Yeah, another little Trevor. Little 3-inch prong gets it done though. Just a lot of fun. Light soft plastics, light gear, walking the flats. You know, not a huge fish, but it's a start. I've had 2 fish in the last 10 minutes. And there's absolutely no reason why there wouldn't be bigger trevally, flathead, queenies, barra even, hanging out at the mouth of this river. Little GT. Let's get this prong out of here, mate, and send you back. Alright, very good. Cheers, mate. Hope you're catching fish, Ray. It's who to me. Gone. So what I've essentially done, back where the guys are fishing back there, Ray, there's a few others, they're all fishing with bait. Live bait, dead baits on a deeper water ledge. You know, fair enough. I think that's a good option if you're baiting, or live baiting especially. But for me, with lighter plastics and lighter vibes, it was hard getting down. I think maybe when the tide starts to turn, I'll revisit that spot. But what I've done is I've walked a few 100 meters downstream towards the mouth where it plateaued out, where the flow dropped off. And this is going to be the spot where I'm going to find my flathead. And my little plastic here has got no trouble getting to the bottom now. So I'm in the game. Yep. Yes. Ooh, it's a bit heavier. What do we got? Could be a flatty this time, I reckon. It was sitting on the edge of that drop off. Oh, it's a cod. Oh, it's a cod. Okay, fair enough. There are rocks here. Should have expected a cod. It's been fun though. 3 fish in about 20 minutes. On the light plastics. Just goes to show the fun you can have just walking the flats. Any stage of the tide really. It's the bottom of the tide now. You know, light rod and reel. Back to me 4 to 10 pound samurai reaction. 2500 egg beater. Little soft atomic prong, 3-inch. 6 pound braid and 12 pound leader. Codly. Oh, there's a fish on it. There is a fish behind it. There was anyway. All right. Let's see if we can get him. Don't know what he was. Probably a queenie or a GT, but we'll go in again. See if we can get this guy. He had a look. I've changed to the popper just to try something. Oh, what's that? I've changed to the popper just to go something a bit different here. There's plenty of little rocks out here and it's pretty snaggy for the bite and the plastic for that matter. So I've gone a little bass day popper across the top of these rocks and I'm having a couple of inquiries. I reckon probably queenies and GTs. That's what I'd hope to catch on this popper anyway. The mouth especially. This is where you're likely to find them. I hope one sticks, stays connected. Great fun on this sort of gear off the bank. I really want to catch one. They were flatties. They were flatties. They were big. And why didn't they eat that? Big female with fucking heap of males. Righty, look at it. Hey mate. Huh. That's pretty cool. Beautiful. On the popper. On the popper. In the shallows. Looks like a bream. Bream on the popper, wow. I've been casting out here in the deep. I thought I'd throw one behind me because I'm seeing a heap of bream cruise through. I think I've been fishing the wrong way. Little brembo. Well, that's another species of the day on lure. Little bream. And as you can see, it's not even a big bream. And he still ate this popper, 65mm popper. So they don't have to be real big fish to eat a lure. Check that out. Little bream in the shallows. I'm gonna have a few more casts back into the shallows, eh? It might be where the bream are. Yeah guys, just wrapping up today's session. It certainly did not set the world on fire today, but it was still good to come out and just prove to everyone out there that lures do all right. I mean, we didn't smash a lot of fish, but I got 2 trevally, a cod and a bream on lures. And what did you get?
One little trevally, mate, on bait.
1 trevally on bait. So it was bait versus lures today, and like I said, they weren't massive fish, but I beat him.
Yeah.
On the lures. So
till next time.
It's not really about bragging. It's more about getting you guys out of your comfort zone out there. If you're thinking about trying lures, definitely give it a go because it can be quite fruitful. I've had some insane sessions on the lures, but not a huge session today, but certainly still got a couple anyway and definitely outperformed the bait. So well worth a crack if you're thinking about trying it. So that's about it from us. See you next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Bye.